a young guy or whatever. The difference is this kid's not close to Mark Sanchez. Mark Sanchez took every dang arrow known to man, every single one. He blamed himself for it. In fact, I would blame stuff on Mark just because I knew he could take it. You sign up for it when you're the quarterback for the New York Jets. All right, one of the greatest leaders I've ever seen. When I grew up as a kid, and I was on the sideline and all that type of stuff, I was around Joe Namath. Everybody talks about Joe Namath had all these interceptions. That's all he ever did. Won the one Super Bowl, and that's it. Overrated as hell. You know nothing about leadership because I can tell you right now, Joe Namath was one of the best leaders I've ever seen. And I learned a lot just being a young kid growing up around him. Joe Namath would take it. I'll never forget, they were playing somebody, and Don Maynard was a great receiver, Hall of Fame receiver. But I remember him on the sideline telling Weeview Bank, I just knew Don was going to run the right route on that one. And he throws a pick. And so what they do at the end, he's like, yeah, that was me. The ball got away from me. The kid, the receiver ran the wrong route. But you never knew it. Nobody ever knew it. They would just blame Joe for throwing a bad ball.
We don't remember Joe Namath's name these many decades later by accident.
Right,
it's not he wasn't worried. Mark Sanchez did not have the most talent in the world, but he wasn't practicing off-platform throws to show you how much arm talent he had, right?
You know what, Sexy Rex, one of the problems that the Jets could potentially face, and I'm not inside their locker room, and nor do I claim to be, but I do speak receiver. Okay, and I speak receiver very fluently. And when I see Garrett Wilson saying some of the things that he's saying, he ain't necessarily talking to the coaching staff. He talking to the damn quarterback. Okay, I speak receiver. I done seen it, been there, done that. So I kind of know that frustration of, hey man, you got me out here running around and standing around like a cardboard cutout and running around for nothing, and you can't get us the football. We can't even dial up plays that our coaches feel confident in because they don't trust you.
Well, and that's it, Key. And all he had to do was after the game sit back and say, you know what, this one's on me. I mean, I've got great receivers. This Garrett Wilson's going to be a superstar, and I got to get him the football. That's all the hell he has to say, that it's on me. And I don't care if he ran a wrong route or whatever. You own it. You own it. But the fact he hasn't done it in this locker room, to me, I'm not worried about the skill level of the kid. I think he's got the skill level to be a decent quarterback. The thing I'm worried about is all the other things, the intangibles, the most important things. All right? And to me, that's what I worry about. What separates this guy from the kid in Philadelphia? All right, Jalen Hurts? Why? That dude's a winner. He puts everything on his back. And that's what he's got to grow up and understand that, hey, you know what? It's on me. Start with that. Just like, hell, I got to get better. I've got to be more accurate with the football. I've got some great receivers. My offensive line does a good job. I don't care if they're garbage. That's how you got to approach these things, especially in this city.
Rex,
this city, as we all know, this city is about, they love tough-ass people. And right now, this guy ain't a tough dude. He's more of a punk than he is a tough ass.
Well, they don't trust him. I mean, Rex, they were on their own 20-yard line yesterday, late in the fourth quarter, second and third down. They didn't let him throw. They ran the ball.
You go I think it was 9 of 22 for under 100 yards, and you put up 3 points in a loss. And when they say, did you let the defense down, which, by the way, barely gave up many points, right?
Yeah. And
you say no that quick, that is a layup.
No.
It's a layup. You don't have to make it more complicated than it needs to be.
You're damn right we did.